Hello again. Well, we're out again, me and Greg, and it's a quick, cheeky December camp for us in between Christmas and New Year at the moment. So we weren't going to film it, but I couldn't resist at the last minute to give you a sneaky peek because we're doing a Dutch oven cook-up with lamb. So I've never done this before, so yeah, I thought I'd try and share you the results of it. See what happens. Come on this journey with me and see what we do. I've tried cooking in the Dutch oven at home and it didn't work out, so I've cleaned all the pan and re-seasoned it all, but I'm not confident that I know what I'm doing yet with it, so I watched a few videos as you do, and I'm going to see if I can get it right this time on camp with Greg. Greg's a bit better in the kitchen than I, so hopefully his assistance might make it a bit more successful. I'll show you a bit around camp, and then I've got to get cracking with wood. Greg's been doing a bit, he's not set up yet, so I'll just show you what we've been doing so far, and then I'll bring it back when we're a bit more set up. Greg's been working hard. This is the Dutch oven that we're trying out. I'll get that out later, I'll show you. Greg's liking my setup. This is what I think people are referred to as being called the corner. In a sense, this corner here is meant to go over to that corner there, and that one, so you can close it right up, and I assume obviously it makes a cornetto kind of shape, for want of a better description. I'm sure there's a better, more accurate mathematical terminology for it, but I think it's like a TP. It's a long pointy TP, that's what it is. But I like it. It's a bit closed in, plenty of space inside, and this is a 4x4 size tarp this as well, so it's a whopper, and I love how it's this time of year we're almost invisible. Ooh, I'm warm. It's a bit drizzly still. I think it's setting for night now. We're all meant to start raining at 8 o'clock, but yeah, it's kind of trickled since we got here. We got here about, what time I get here, Greg? About half one. But around the December period, as you know, in the UK, it's very dark very soon, so we are fighting that a bit. What we've done, we've set it up. We've got a fire for burning, and we've set up another little one here, like a little ring. We've checked for roots underneath everything. We've had fires around here before, so we know it's not really a danger area. Plus everything's sopping wet anyway. We're not really causing any trouble away. But that's the camp, and that's the setup. And so fire and ash. So we're going to put a bed of ash over a grill, put the Dutch oven on that, and kind of top up. I believe, from our research, has led me to believe that 70% of the cooking happens on top of the Dutch oven in this situation when we're cooking a lamb, kind of in a jus, water and stock and red wine, amongst other things. So yeah, we'll my last experience in the back garden on my barbecue went bad. I boiled the water out of it within 25 minutes and everything just burnt, so we don't want to be doing that. So I had it too close to the fire, I think. And cast iron, from what I've gathered, is really responsive, really conductive. Obviously it's designed to be that way, but you know, give me a break, it was my first time. So this one's going to be a bit better. That's what we hope to do anyway. Let's have a look at Greg's setup. What's he done? Oh, both camo. Oh yeah, Greg's just saying you can attach them together. You'll have seen these before probably, you know what I mean? It's nothing new to most bushcrafters, but I'm not that familiar with it, but I've heard lots of good things about it. I do love camo stuff, mate. And it's quite an interesting one, that pattern that they have on the Dutch military tent. But yeah, 2 camo lads. I'm just about to get me the Bushcraft bag with The fire starting kit in there to get this some ashes on the go for this Dutch oven cooking. There she is. That's my old Bushcraft bag. Everything I need in there. Fat wood. Yeah, a bit of fat wood from just from work. This, it's not even like something I've foraged. It's just sometimes I come across a really resinous bit of timber, a bit of pine, and I think, oh, I'll smell that, and it smells lovely, and I'll go, well, I'll have that. And I've just started to make them into little sticks that I stick in my bag with a little string on them. Cheating a bit in it, picking it up through work light. Double whammy. Whammy! Right. Tinder card caught it. Good lad, Tinder card. Oh, if that was a competition, Tinder card would have won, look.
Yeah? Yep, it would.
There you go. Oh, Tinder card 1. Fat wood, nil. There you go, fat wood's gone now. We've really struggled finding dry wood.
Yeah, it's very, very wet, very
It's
solid.
very rare. So I did find a decent enough bit of timber. It was well off the ground and been dead for a while, but not too punky. And that's what I've kind of split up here.
Give that a sec.
And then I want to go on with these really. Throw all these tiny ones out.
You do well if that gets go on you, buddy.
I know I'm not 100%, but the little sticks are a saviour sometimes because they'll dry out quicker. Oh, and look, the smoke's blowing into the shelter. That tinder card's saving the day, I think, really. It's burning for longer than the other bits. But hopefully that'll dry out the little twigs and create a bit of a hot bed of ash and dry out the other little bits and so on and so forth. Well, we got it going, but I can't say I'm a Bushcraft of the year. Well, it's not that going yet, is it? But I've used the little cheeky secret weapon. Don't judge me. We've finally got the fire going. It's doing well. Now, we were talking about moving some ash away from the fire and sticking the Dutch oven on it, but we're thinking that we need the heart of the fire to be good, and we don't want to rob our fire that took so long to get going of that essential centre of heat. So I think we're gonna put it in front of the fire and then like rotate it so it'll be near it. That's the idea, I think, what we're gonna do to try to keep all the heat in one zone. And then as the surrounding timber kind of dries out, we'll keep feeding the fire like that and keeping all the ash in the same spot, heating the Dutch oven and also keeping the fire going. So that's our plan. Right, what we're doing is getting smoked out. We've created a bed of ash underneath a little grill here. I'll show you that. So there's the bitty Big Q grill. Raked a bit of ash out. Got some oil on the go. I'm going to sear this lamb. So I'll put that flour inside that plastic bag and I'm just massaging it all in. It's a section of a leg of lamb, this. I've got it from the butcher's. Looks like a decent cut as well. Quite pleased with it. But yeah, this is what we're going to attempt to do now, is just seal the meat in pre-seasoned flour.
You want the sizzle?
Sizzle.
That's what we need, that sound.
I did that blind then.
We need to seal it, but it needs to be after that. Leave it in there, just leave it. There you go, just forget about that now.
Forget about it.
Forget your mucad. Forget about it, forget it, huh?
What do you call this, Greg? The juice in the bottom of the pan with the flour in it?
It's called frond, where the fats and they sort of solidify, but then they're going to solidify a bit more because you put flour in there. But also you're rendering lots of fat out. So if you notice, there's more fat in that pan now than when we started with just a bit of olive oil. So we need to seal it, render that fat out a bit, seal it properly so we get a bit of colour on it. And once we've got the colour on it, each side, then we can add the liquids and then slowly cook it for the next 3 days. There you go. Look at that rascal. Yeah, look at that colour, lovely colour that. I can smell it. I can smell the lamb.
Like a cauldron.
can't see. Get close enough to give her a flip.
Why do we do it?
Greg's happy with that.
Beautiful. Yep, she's sealed. Throw them onions in off that residual heat. So
Yeah.
it's not...
There we go. Tip of the day.
Okay, one of Greg's little top tips for garlic, if you want to get rid of bitterness out of garlic, is you get your clove, you peel your clove, and you slice it lengthways, and you can see there's like a little shoot in there. So you just take that, you see that little green shoot growing in the middle, take that out, that's where your bitterness is, and then you're left with just a beautiful garlicky taste.
About to put stock in there, but I just want to pierce this lamb, push some garlic, cloves in there, a bit of flavour. Push them right in. We've already got some rosemary, fresh rosemary in there. I'll just stop warming up on the fire here. Put stock in. My cup's right mess. Hot chocolate's going to taste a bit beefy, isn't it? Right, so what we're doing now, we'll just put the red wine in. We're putting some more water in. Got stock in there, 2 beef stock cubes, red wine, onions, garlic's in there, rosemary's in there, and we're about to leave this on the heat with a timer for about 2 hours. However, we've got onions and potatoes as well, and we're going to pop them in for the last hour, we believe. Oh, right state. I've had smoke in my eyes, and nose is running, and we're going to adjust to this camera now, lighting it. Here he is. Chef Greg, what we've just been talking about is we've just popped all the goodness into the pan. But with them ashes on the bottom, we don't think we've got enough heat, so we're going to stick them in the centre of the fire again, basically. Just sticking on a couple of logs either side, some of the damper logs to prop it up. Stick it in there and get most of that water warming up, get it up to some heat, and then we'll probably pop it back onto the little grill in the front with the ashes underneath, and we'll put some charcoal on top then, the coal on top. We're up to date now on the fire, so we've got it on there for a bit, as we just said. We're kind of warming it all up, and then we'll move it back onto the grill over there. So we'll move to the side. I'm just looking upon our beautiful shelter that we created earlier with a little coffee table and all the gears there, but we're just having to look at it from afar. Lamb's cooking away. We've got our jobs to do in an hour's time, so now it's just chill time now. We've been running around, haven't we?
We've put in a lot of effort, mate.
It's always the way.
A lot of setting up, a lot of wood chopping.
It's always the way.
Yeah, and then you just finally get to sit down, have a beer, and you're like, right. But we do like to eat well, though. So
we do like to eat well.
We always had that extra.
Coming in, we're saying that we need to sort this out, the amount of gear we keep bringing in, but we keep buying more gear. I don't know how this workaround happens. You know, yeah, in your mind, you have where you want to be carrying stuff in, and then there's reality, and the reality is just heavy.
Yeah, I think probably today's felt like the heaviest load I've brought into a camp.
We're in Dutch oven territory now, though.
Ooh, bubbling hot.
We're happy with that, and now we're just going to put the coals on top. We've already got a bed of coals underneath on the grill that it sat on, because I opted to get the Dutch oven without any legs, so you improvise, don't you, if you haven't got any on. So now put a few coals on top, and we're where we want it to be originally, really, in that 70-30 cooking situation where there's 70% of the heat on top. Got some good coals. We'll have to cut some more timber, I think. We're just talking about that, because we use more fuel to get the fire up to temperature than what we wanted to, really. So this is what I'm actually using to scoop up some ash. It's a new thing. You try these things out, don't you? What you want is a spade. That's what you want, but when you're carrying the old Dutchie, a spade is too much of a luxury. Or a shovel. It's the old by hand snatch and grab.
The snatch and grab, be quick though.
I know, I can't get into it's the smoke.
It better be nice, this meal.
There you go.
That'll do.
We're into that, aren't we? Sat down having a chill now. We've just done lazy man's fire and just stuck loads of timber on it and around it. Our graft to make a camp sometimes. I'm just saying, what do we like about it?
I think one of the things that I like about our camps is the food we eat, and we think about what it is we're going to cook and the equipment we need to take for that, the ingredients we need to take. Yeah.
I like preparing for a camp, but I also like making a camp. in the sense that you're making a camp from nothing, and a camp to me is like an environment that you're making with anyone really. You kind of sit in front of a fire and you talk, it's great, but me and Greg have been knocking about woods for a long time because we're old friends, so there's something more nice about it, I say, that we're still back in the woods.
And I think there's a thing of that realising, like your plan or your vision. So, you know, you think, right, I'm going to set a top, I'm going to try my new bit of kit, and you plan it and you execute it and it works out. And there's a satisfaction in that planning, but not just the planning, but the execution of it. And it actually goes, yeah, it's worked.
Using what you know and changing it if it needs to be. Although we did struggle getting this fire going. This, you know, in our mind's eye, this fire was lit in a hell of a lot different way to what it actually was. It was we used everything in our armada to get this going.
Luckily, you have a big kit.
Lovely. I've got a lot of flammable things in my bag. Let's say, you know, but getting outdoors regularly is what it's about.
Yeah.
And understanding how to get out more. They say there's no such thing as bad weather, there's just bad clothes, isn't there? Bad choice of clothes. So to a degree you can apply it to camping, can't you? There's no such thing as bad weather to camping, you just need a bigger tarp. There's about 50 minutes left on the cook, so we're going to put the veg in now. Pre-cooked potatoes and carrots, and that's it. Onions already in, aren't they?
Yeah, I'll give it a stir.
Right, get it in the juice.
Just add a bit more water into it.
Them spuds want to be in the water.
Yeah.
Ooh. Put it to bed. We've both been blessed by having our partners allow more camping gear into the house this Christmas. My partner has bought me some lovely gifts that's camping related. She bought me one of the little metal triangles that you put like 3 sticks in, 3 branches in, and it makes a tripod, and you've got the chain in between. Yeah, it's a good bit of kit. I have had my eye on it, and she didn't know that as well, so it's quite pleasantly surprised she got me this nice gift that she got me. And she also got me one of these tables that is down here. I'll pop a shot on screen, and Greg got one as well.
Hey.
But they're fishing tables, aren't they? And they're just a really good size, being metal on top, and it's got the side rims as well. So you like it, Greg, don't you?
Lovely bit of kit. Yeah. Packs down flat, so you just slip it down the back of your bag. And it's nice, I think, geared to keep stuff off the ground when you're camping. It's always you're always thinking, oh, that's something. Especially in winter when it's in mud and leaves and. You want something just up off the ground. Yeah, it makes a big difference to camp, a bit of a table. We're dishing up time. Whoa! Get that piece of meat out.
Yeah, it's really soft, that. I can't see. Whoa. Man, that's shrunk. Oh, look at that. Super. That's turned out so well. Knife just slices through it. Steam, smoke, and smells delicious though.
That is a right.
That's mega.
It's not caught at all on the pan.
That's excellent. That. This is a completely different scenario to what happened to me first time round. Greg's just putting some gravy granules in, and all that juice now to thicken up.
Yeah, that'll do it. That's
Oh yeah, I'll stick that in your cake hole.
Oof.
We've done all right. That's mega. That's brilliant. I'm converted. Dutch ovens, your best way to cook.
Yeah, I'll stick to your ribs up.
Right, plate up time.
There's just that little bit of sharpness and acidity from the wine. And then the rosemary, the garlic.
We eat like kings.
You tip it, I'll scoop it.
Yeah, that works better, doesn't it? Oh man.
Good God.
That's plenty there, mate. Let's get yourself a bigger plate. I've had this conversation before.
That's plenty.
Oh, I'm pleased that it's not all stuck to a pan. Look at that. Non-stick. Oh, stick that on there as well. Get it all on.
I'll put bone on fire.
Yeah, put bone on fire. That's what she said. Look at them. Wow. That's what we're about to consume. What time are you on as well? It's might be the earliest time we've eaten.
It's 10 to 9.
This is the earliest time we've actually eaten.
You're doing well.
Get us. We're getting better at this. Are you getting this? No. Perfect. This is the best one we've done.
It's well good, mate.
You can taste that red wine.
Gives it a bit of sharpness. Loads of garlic.
And the gravy's come out so well. I don't know if we'd make it serve more than 2.
And that is a big plate of food meal.
Big boy.
Oh, big plate.
Yeah, this is hands down the best one we've done.
Carrots are so nice, I love sweet.
Carrots have just got a little bit of crunch.
Yeah.
Just a tiny amount. And another great use for the table. Because it's more like a tray, isn't it, when it's got the sides that are...
Oh, exactly, mate. Really odd pate. Wow. Oh, man. That is filling.
The problem I have is I eat quite quick, so by the time my belly said to my brain, you're full, it's too late.
Yeah.
Whoa. It's got to be one of the best gravies. Red wine, lamb fat induced.
Lamb fat,
Garlic, rosemary.
stock, bubbling away, infused. That was incredible.
Beef and lamb collaboration.
Big flavour, massive flavour.
Yeah. Oh man.
Hiccups.
Why is your plate so deformed?
It gets battered around. I attack the plate. I attack it hard. Oh wow.
You can't seem to get the bigger titanium plate than that, can you?
I mean, I'm happy with that. That was a massive meal. I'm really full. That's more of a saucepan that you're eating from. That was crazy, man. I might even eat this tissue that's wiped up the rest of the gravy.
Don't mind if I do. Here he is. Enjoy your meal, Greg.
Oh wow, very full now though.
Yeah, full as a sock.
Full as an egg. Yeah, it was rich, it was tasty, it was delicious. It's a rib sticker.
Rib sticker.
Hearty. Oh,
we've had a couple of drinks now after we recovered from our delicious meal. We can just about move, and we're getting a bit cold. The fire's not really roaring. It started raining, so we're struggling a little bit.
and this smoke is
The smoke
The
with
devil.
wet timbers, it's the devil himself. So yeah, I think we might be going to bed soon.
I'm gonna have some Drambuie.
All right, John.
Nip.
Yeah, we'll have a little nip or something. Yeah, we will.
Yeah, and I get a Christian
Yeah.
audio book.
All right, is that what you do later?
Yeah, I get a little audio
Do
book.
you?
Yeah, little, I get a Christian Poirot or something.
You put headphones in.
Sherlock Holmes. No, I'll just have it by my head.
All right. That might be nice. That.
It's lovely, relaxing with pitter patter at rain.
Yeah.
Listening to a little thing, snuggled up. What sleep system have you got?
Winter British military sleeping bag. Usual. I'm trying out the Nature Hike 5.8 R value sleep mat that I got from AliExpress. A Christmas present to myself. I've tried it out on the house and I was sweating. So yeah.
But you've got underfloor heating, so.
But yeah, might have been what we're doing it. But no, I'm looking forward to that making a big difference. That they have an extra U value, all that foil. It's like foil in them, isn't it? That kind of fires your heat back to you, so it should make a big difference. That. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Getting in my pajamas, and I have bought some booties as well, some down booties.
Down.
Yeah, that's another AliExpress purchase. They're great. I've been using them in bed. So finish with beer. We'll do a bit of admin round camp, let's say, tidy up, and then we'll have a little nip or something, and then we'll get off to bed. Oh, that's us for tonight. Then we've had a right good time. It's probably one of the best meals we've had. That I've really enjoyed it. The sauce, the lamb, the potato, the carrot,
The gravy.
Where do we end? I just found some cranberry sauce in my bag as well, which had just pushed me over the edge if I had that, I think. But that would have been exceptional if that went on there. We can have that another day, can't we? But yeah, one of the best meals if I've done that. And it's the first time I've cooked in the Dutch oven with success. Anyway, largely down to Greg, I think, with help with that. So thanks for that, Greg. Yeah. So, yeah, time to say night. I don't think we're going to cook any food in the morning now. we've got issues, haven't we? Regards to
We've got many issues, my friend.
we don't think that the fire is going to be salvageable, which is what we're going to cook a breakfast on. And we've used all my Trangia paraffin on getting the fire going, so we were really struggling. I didn't film that part. Greg tipping loads of paraffin all over the fire to kind of get it going. But yeah,
It was a scene.
needs must. It was a magical moment, but it got it going. So we might just have a brew morning. Yeah, we'll say night for now anyway. It's been a really good night. So night.
Night.
Yeah.
Are you alright stinging?
Good morning. It's a bit of a nippy morning today, but not too cold. A bit damp still. We're both up. I didn't have the best night's sleep last night. For all my reasons, I've never had a good night's sleep. Last night was the oddest one, in the sense that I was too hot. I've got a new sleep mat, and I've tried out in that garden before, but I didn't get as hot as I got last night. So this is where we were camping last night. We tidied everything away. All fires been dispersed and extinguished, which was not a problem whatsoever because the ground's sopping wet. So yeah, we cleaned everything up and left no trace as we normally do. Greg got a Helicon Tex bag, didn't you, for Christmas? You've enjoyed it so far. It's first outing, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, it's good.
What do you like about it?
Spacious and options for packing. You coughing?
That's it there, hung up on tree. Yeah, that's what we're talking about here. That's the Helicon Tex pack. Is that right, Helicon Tex?
Helicon Tex in it, yeah. It's quite versatile. Yeah, it's got a couple of side pockets, it's got elastic straps.
It's like a large bum bag.
It's shown as a back waist pack with straps, but I'm just having it on the front because I've got my big bag on my back. But
Yeah.
it's grand. Yeah, it's grand. You could put something up bottom as well. Strap some bit of something up bottom if you needed to. Side pouches, carry handle. You know, it's got many features.
And what size bottle do you reckon you could get in that side pouch there? Because it.
I've seen the I'm sure on the promo shots for it.
Nalgene, yeah.
Nalgene Lita one, I think.
Right.
I think
but you can wear that the other way around, can't you? So it's on your back
so
as
it's
well.
on your back, yeah. And then you have the straps on if you're kind of like more of a day camp job. But
yeah.
I just filled it up around my waist. But it's got a nice wide strap on, good fit.
So we're all packed up now. This is all my kit. Italian military rucksack there that I've kind of modified a little bit with the clips and what have you. That's my camera gear in the arm bag. And then that's my Dutch oven bag that I'm really pleased with. I bought myself that as a little early Christmas present. It's really tough and I've waxed it all up and stuff, but I highly recommend it. Camping Moon. But I got that off AliExpress, but you can get it in the UK as well. But it is a good bit of kit that I recommend it for the 12-inch Dutch oven. And that's my modified, I think it's Finnish gas mask bag that has become an old friend now. Comes on every camp with me now. It's my Bushcraft bag. Oh, Greg's all ready to go. Oh, that's the end of another camp. We've had a really good meal last night. That was a massive success. I'm very happy with the Dutch oven and I appreciate Greg's assistance with that.
No problem, mate.
It worked out really well. And yeah, that was it. So, right, good camp. See you next time. Bye for now.